Hello, everyone. This is All That Boots. Today, we have prepared content comparing two entry-level control silo turf shoes, the TIEMPO Legend 10 Academy TF and the Copa Pure 2.3 TF. First, let's talk about Nike's TIEMPO Legend 10. This turf shoe features an artificial leather upper called Fly Touch Light. When compared to the pro-level Fly Touch Pro upper, the material felt slightly less flexible but quite similar overall, which is impressive for an entry-level model. The surface of the upper on the inside, where the ball mostly contacts, has small protrusions. However, these did not significantly affect ball control or kicking. When wearing them, the shoes felt comfortable, but the width was quite tight, particularly around the toes. Those with wide feet should keep this in mind before purchasing. The upper of the Copa Pure 2.3 TF also uses artificial leather. Compared to the cowhide leather used in other Copa models, the upper felt quite stiff, lacking flexibility when bending, which caused some discomfort. There was also pain around the midfoot area due to the hard and bulky upper, which I consider a downside of this turf shoe. Initially, they felt comfortable, but discomfort increased over time. The pain around the midfoot area became more intense, requiring me to loosen the laces while wearing them. Both turf shoes are made with a split tongue design. Additionally, there are no significant features on the ankle or instep area, similar to many other high-end turf shoes. The outsole of the TIEMPO Legend 10 is identical to that of the pro-level model. However, the midsole felt lacking in cushioning. Although it uses the same midsole as the pro-level version, it felt quite firm throughout the wear, which was disappointing. Copa Pure 2.3 TF is equipped with a light strike midsole. When trying both shoes, the Copa Pure seemed to offer better cushioning. The outsoles of both shoes provided adequate traction, suitable for both soccer and futsal. When passing with the TIEMPO Legend 10, the upper gave a moderately thick touch sensation. It wasn't particularly soft, but it felt quite similar to the pro-level version. This turf shoe seems more suitable for those who prefer a slightly thicker upper touch rather than a thin one. While kicking, there was no noticeable loss of power, but I didn't feel any extra force either. It felt comparable to the pro-level version. The ball touch while dribbling was decent. In the case of the Copa Pure 2.3 TF, passing felt softer, but the surface of the upper was stiff and bulky, giving a bouncing effect when contacting the ball, which required more careful touch control. Kicking felt manageable, but the overly stiff and bulky upper did not provide a sense of added power, which is often expected with a harder upper. Even for an entry-level turf shoe, this was disappointing. While dribbling, the overall experience was okay, but the shoe felt overly bulky, which was a letdown. For this review, the reviewer has a foot length of 268 millimeters and a width of 100 millimeters, usually wearing size US 9.5 in Nike and size US 9 in Adidas shoes. Both turf shoes were tested in size US 9. The Copa Pure 2.3 TF left a bit of space in the front, but seemed to be a good fit overall. The TIEMPO Legend 10 Academy TF felt tight in both the midfoot and front areas, and going up by 5 millimeters might be a better option. Personally, the most noticeable difference between the two turf shoes was the comfort level. Copa Pure 2.3 TF felt overly stiff overall, while the TIEMPO Legend 10 Academy TF provided relatively more comfort. For those deciding between these two turf shoes, I would recommend the TIEMPO Legend 10 Academy TF. I hope this review was helpful, and All That Boots will return with more content soon.